Hello everyone, it's Mr. Salty, and I am here with another Gmod video. So let me do something real quick, because I got another, this might be a short or a long one, we don't know. Okay. Here we go. As you can see, I am now a green male 07, and right there, I just took a selfie, is a Combine suit. This is a Combine suit, it's a mod I have just recently acquired. This happens when you put it on. You gain a pulse rifle, and you also get a bunch of commands uh, like that one, like that one. That's German. They're talking German right now. I was trying to make Gmod into Wolfenstein at some point. You got that one. That one. Boom. Boom. Oh, right. I got a PCV voice because I thought that sounded cool. It is cool. You cannot change my opinion of that. But you get like all these little command options, like advance and advance. But there's like little commands you can give to squad mates. Also up there. Okay, there's a little plane symbol occasionally. Oh, right there. Look, right there. That, my friends, is something interesting. Because I got this new idea what you can do with Gmod. Like, I'm just going to go into my things real quick. Look at this. There's me. Click. I got this little thing. It's why you need HDR and HDR map. You need HDR maps to work with this specific add-on. And you click that, and this happens. You get this cutscene from Modern Warfare 2019's Warzone. There's me on the right, and there's the soldier that's dropping me off. I can now jump. Parachute. You can then parachute into the map. I just figured out how to get this working. It's dope. I'm going to try and land on the roof. My crappy Modern Warfare skills might teach me something. Ah. I got my gun, or pulse rifle. The AR-2. Oh, I just placed a roller mine. That's melee. That's just to drop my suit. Where'd the roller mine go? It's gone. But anyways, take Gmod. Take Half-Life, but in Gmod basically. Just make like maps of like a day-night cycle. Make them big. Have them have small towns, fuel stations, power plants, military bases, like outposts for like the rebels, like old bunkers, facilities. You can add like different rebel NPCs. You can get the rebel units plus mod, like I have. Like a whole bunch of different stuff. You can get like I don't know, like enemy tanks and helicopters. I have a reskin mod, so it changes like the hunter chopper, the APC, and the gunship. It doesn't change the dropship into an Osprey. Pretty sad because that would have been awesome. Like they could have done that. Like reskins, like the Apache, the hunter chopper becomes an Apache. I think the gunship becomes a Harrier, and the APC becomes a different APC, just a more modern version. They could have taken the dropship and turn it into a B-22 Osprey. I don't know why no one has done that. It would have been cool because it's a heliplane. It can land to the ground and drop troops off. That would be awesome. Sure, you'd have to make custom gibs and stuff, but yeah, like you become you become allied to the Combine with the Combine suit mod, but just adjust the camera and stuff. I have have like two weapons and stuff added, like get the rebels like some like different guns and stuff. You can get soldiers and stuff. Order them like get a Combine soldier. You know, the Grenadier, the most badass one. The most badass Combine soldier known as the Grenadier. You know, one he destroys choppers in like two hits, sometimes one. I have tested it. He does destroy choppers in one hit sometimes. He is super powerful and he's super awesome. And just like take just this game, Gmod, Garry's mod, and turn it into Ghost Recon. Like get some mods like that improve enemy AI and stuff. Make it more difficult. Get like a mod that lets you go prone. I had a mod before. It was like some Escape from Tarkov mod. I got really into that game and I can't get it on Steam, and I'm a bit sad about that. It's a game I want to play, Escape from Tarkov. I don't know where to get it, so but just Ghost Recon. I love that game series. I have Ghost Recon 2. No, the second one. I have that one, and it's one of its expansions, Summit Strike. I just oh, I love those games. Like, and I also love Rainbow Six. You know, the old ones, not the crappy new ones. The old ones, not the crappy new ones. The only good new games that are coming out are Ghost Recon games. At least those are good. Unlike the new Rainbow Six games, those suck. You know what I mean? You know the old R6 Extraction, Rainbow Six Extraction. That game sucked a lot, and I was excited for it, which is something that's becoming more common. Is I see new game trailers hype it up. I get excited for new game. New game comes out and it sucks dick. Just why? Why can't the new games be good? Why can't they be as good as the old ones? You know, like fun. Why can't games be fun anymore? And like the Russian Badger put it perfectly when he was talking about Halo Reach. Halo Reach, a game came out in a time when video games were designed to be fun. Now they're just worthless money grabs. Like, oh hey, buy our new game and make sure to buy all of our cosmetics with all your hard-earned cash. We used to do this annoying thing called loot boxes. You remember when those were a thing? Well, forget that. Just buy the items you want right now. Don't want to wait. Don't want to spend the time to level up. Dude, well, we got something for you. It's called Insta Prestige. Just buy it and you can get to max level immediately. Oh, what's that? You think that takes the fun out of the games? Well, too bad. It makes us money. You people keep buying the games. Just I'm just disappointed with new games. I don't get excited for them anymore. Other than Skull and Bones. I'm excited for that game. I'm excited for Skull and Bones. And the new Bendy game coming out. No, Bendy the Cage, where it's like between Bendy and the Ink Machine and Bendy and the Dark Revival. But yeah, I do go on side tangents sometimes. But anyways, turn Gmod into Ghost Recon. Get a big expansive map in like the wilderness or something, or like mountain range. Maybe not. Like it's gonna have forests and places where you'd logically encounter enemies. Probably. I'm excited right now because I just figured out this stuff. Like Ghost Recon games are normally in third person, and I can't get that to work normally with the commands, the console commands. I don't know how to get third person to work, even though I type in the exact command with the bind. But yeah, this works just fine. Like you play as a Combine soldier, bet someone could actually make this, and that someone is Breadman. Yeah. Breadman can probably make an Entropy Zero spinoff, or at least some modders. Modders can probably do that. Basically, take the stuff from the old Ghost Recon games, like the squad commands, the pre-planning, plan, adjust, sit still in one part of the map and plan your squads and send them in specific directions. I bet you someone can turn Half-Life into Ghost Recon. Someone just hasn't done it now, but trust me, someone can do it. And I know the modern community can be capable of some amazing things. I just really hope that fantasy I have of Ghost Recon and Half-Life mixed together is on Steam. Because like um what was it, tactical shooter is the Ghost Recon games? Tactical real-time tactics? Tactical shooter, third person shooter, sometimes first. Whatever type of genre the Ghost Recon games are, I might have to relook it up. I love the Ghost Recon games. I love them. And I love Half-Life. The one downside of being a Half-Life fan is you never see a game with the number 3. Same with being a Titanfall fan. You never see a game with number 3 in it. The number 3. It's why I've been avoiding calling the next Entropy Zero 3. Because if it has 3 in the title, it will be doomed. It will be doomed to never come out. But it's just the sad reality of Half-Life stuff. Never put the number 3 in its title. Just, if you're making games with numbers in the title, stop at 2 and just keep making games, but just don't include the number after 2. Like, as a funny joke, you could make the third game known as Entropy and just call it Entropy 04, even though it's the third one. Just name it Entropy 04. That way, you don't get stuck in development hell. Because it's the sole reason of having the number 3 in the title. I'm losing my mind. Why are promising games and movies getting canceled? And we get stuck with nothing but garbage. Everything's dumpster fire on launch. Why can't they why are all the games so buggy at launch? Why can't they make the games playable? Why does it always need a day one patch? But Half-Life Ghost Recon, I'm getting off track again. Anyways, I'm still sad that cool games keep getting canceled. Like The Mandalorian, didn't the Mandalorian game get canceled or something? Wasn't Respawn making that? Whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna continue trying to, do things. Rebel snipers, rebel juggernauts, rebel tanks. I don't think I've ever seen that in any single Half-Life game. Like just fighting tanks. Well, you do that in the first one, and Blue Shift, and I think opposing force. Maybe not. I don't think you fight a helicopter in opposing force. I think 2. Okay, Half-Life 1 and Half-Life Blue Shift have tanks. Do the APCs in Half-Life 2 count as tanks? Or is it something else as a tank? Because I have this real neat idea. It's like, basically, take a tank, but remove the treads. Instead, replace them with, like, gravity things. So it's like a hover tank. And give the tank 2 barrels. And the ability to shoot grenades. And it's got, like, a heavy machine gun on top. And it takes, like, 6 rockets to destroy. However, it can only take 3 rockets if you shoot it at the back, because tanks are usually weak around the back or around the turret. You can get some cool explosions too. Like maybe you can, if you're quick enough and skilled enough, you could jump on top of the tank and drop a grenade into the combine tanks or resistance tank, the open hatch of the tank. After you take out the guy, just drop a grenade, boom. Anti-citizens dead. I have ideas. I just suck at explaining them. So, yeah, all my side tangents are just because I'm annoyed at number 3 and nothing and all the cool games getting canceled. But anyways, like you can have like the Combine Grenadiers, the Juggernauts, actual good ones. Which, by the way, even though he is cool with the minigun arm, the Combine Juggernaut, I think it would be better to just have him have 2 arms and instead give him the HMG, heavy machine gun. It was one of the beta weapons. Give him that. Combine Sniper, the Combine Medic, the Combine Shield Dude, the Sterilizer, the Assassins. Yeah. I bet someone can make Half-Life. Someone could make a Half-Life mod. I know I used a Warzone infill, but it was just a description. I was using it as an example. Like, someone could, like, I don't know, take like a Combine dropship and have it simply drop you down with a parachute. You land into the battlefield or something. Okay, that could work for specific levels. However, for other ones, you could probably just already be there, get deployed by like an APC or something, or just get dropped off by the dropship. But you'll have like 5 squads. One squad goes with you, and then stays with you, and you have the other for it, and you can plan the battle. You also get to select each unit from each squad, and throughout the game, like the old Ghost Recons, if they manage to survive, they get upgrades. Someone could take Ghost Recon and Half-Life and just combine them to make the ultimate Half-Life mod. It'd be the best one ever. It actually depends on who makes it. I've seen promising mods just go to hell, especially promising ones. Like, do you guys remember Cinematic Mod? Remember how promising that was, and it became a dumpster fire? I by no means hate the mod. I thought it was pretty cool, but I was also a stupid kid when it came out. I appreciate the mod for what it is, and I tend to just play the game and not stare at graffiti for 20 minutes and get mad because it's offensive. Nor do I spend. I try and beat the game. I don't spend time looking for all the stuff that everyone complains about because it's all kind of stupid complaints. Like the real complaints for mods should be the game. For good mods, it must be good gameplay, good maps, good story, good geometry of the maps, which is its own thing, no game-breaking bugs or glitches, and difficulty must be balanced with enemy escalation, which is a thing I tend to think of when it comes to Half-Life games and mods. Like, there's this one mod for Half-Life 1, it's titled Black Ops. Not the Call of Duty game, but instead you're playing as like a Black Ops dude from like a 4, when you'd fight them. You play as one of those guys, and I'll tell you, I hate that mod. I hate it. For the sole reason is the enemy escalation happens it's a bit too fast. Like in Half-Life 1, the enemy escalation starts with the head crabs and the head crab zombies. Then it increases to, I think it increases to either the bull squids and hound eyes, or it increases to vortigaunts. I believe Okay, it increases first to the bull squid, I think. You also get introduced to barnacles early on. I gotta replay Half-Life 1. It's a bit of a long game, but I have to remember the chapters in order. Okay, it's unforeseen consequences. Then I think, yes, I'm correct about my enemy escalation thing. It starts with the first escalation in threat is the Hound Eyes, which are close range attackers who can emit a sonic pulse. Then later on, you get introduced to the Bull Squids. The Bull Squids are ranged fighters, but with devastating close range attacks. Their ranged attacks, if I remember correctly, are projectile based, I think. Because I think you could dodge their little spot things they shoot at you. Then the next escalation would be in Office Complex, where you get introduced to the Vortigots, who are deadly close to long range fighters with their powerful lightning attacks and their powerful swipes. And then the next enemy escalation from there, if I remember correctly, should be the Marines, the HECU, the Heku. They show up and they have one, two, three variants. They have the shotgunner, they have the dude with the machine gun, and they have snipers. I'm counting the ways they can shoot you. Basically, the balaclavas, the shotgunners. I'm not counting like that you like outfit differences. I'm solely counting their weapons. And if it depends if you use the original models or HD. Basically, the HD models changes some of the weapons, like the MP5 turns into an M4, or is it an M6? No, it's an M4. It's an M4 with an underbarrel M203. I think. Is it? Maybe. Anyways, everyone always was two people arguing which was better, and personally, I don't really care if about the difference between the HD and original. I prefer the HD pack, but that's primarily because it's just updated graphics, and that's all I really care. Like, I don't care that the difference is like, oh, Barney looks better in the original. No, Barney looks better in the update. The HD, I don't really care. Like, I'm the one who will just use the HD packs if I have the option. If I don't, I'll just use the originals. I don't have I don't really want to complain. I don't really want to get into an argument with someone like about which is better. They're both good. I just prefer one over the other. But I will use the OG textures, the original textures, if that's the only option. Like with Brutal Half-Life, it only uses the HD models, which I mean OG models, not HD. It doesn't use the HD, despite having the option to turn it on. It does not have the HD pack. However, it uses the original models, which is cool, but picture this. In Brutal Half-Life, you can dual wield the MP5s, which, by the way, have grenade launchers. If you remember, the HD pack changes those MP5s into M4s. All of a sudden, you could dual wield if they let you use the HD packs in Brutal Half-Life. You could dual wield assault rifles like in an action movie. That would be cool. Just dual wielding M4s. That would awesome. That would be awesome. I'd love to do that. Just give Gordon a slow motion ability and you're set. Yeah, I like getting off track. It extends video length, and I'm a douchebag for that. But the difference is I admit it. It was back to the topic. Ghost Recon Half-Life. Someone please make that. I don't know how to make a game. As a matter of fact, I have Source Filmmaker and the Jack Editor, which is a map maker for like Gold Source and Quake Engine games. I have no idea how to use either of those two. I don't know how to make custom maps, and I don't know how to make movies. I have no clue what I'm doing. Like, the most I can do is make a block with a texture, and that's it. I don't know what I'm doing. I can spawn NPCs that don't do anything. I have no clue how to make custom maps or movies with assets. I don't know how to do any of that. And if I tried, it'd probably be very crappy. It'd probably be very terrible, especially considering I suck at making good stuff. Like, my video quality isn't the best. I'm recording this on the phone. And, yeah. I'm gonna get Carl's Jr. at some point. So, yeah. Plus, you might be able to find me in the comment sections of some videos. You just have to look for the videos. I won't tell you them. But there's some information that you might not know in those comments. So, good luck, little detectives. Oh, signing off.